All right. Good afternoon, folks. This is Tim Van Woeart, your host of the AV Life. You're coming live here from InfoComm 2025. Nancy?
Yeah, this is Nancy Blanchard. Looking forward to seeing what there is here at InfoComm 25, as well as the party booth. It's all here at HETMA.
And I am Renee Benson with Sony Pro, and you are listening to and watching the AV Live.
Live.
This is such a rare time we get to do this live. We've now had the technology to be able to do it this way a little easier. And we are, like I said, we're here live at InfoComm 2025 in Orlando, Florida. We're at day one. We are here. It's Wednesday, and there's a lot of people here today.
And we also have voices.
And right now we have voices.
Right now.
Check in with us again on Friday, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so right now, I got my voice.
Busy.
Yeah.
And they opened the doors a few minutes early. I don't know if you guys
did they?
felt that in the back here.
Yeah.
But it was like 8:55, and just the floods. People came in, and I was like, oh, I thought I had a minute to grab a drink or something. But it was crazy. So
you're seeing it early busy already for you all.
It's been, this is thank God I scheduled this, right? So I could get a minute. And thank you for the seats, because we have chairs to sit in. It's been back to back. We've got a tech suite across the hall from us, so the back and forth, it's nice. In meetings, and people are excited to be here.
Mm-hmm. I also wonder if maybe it's busy because I've heard a lot of feedback that people are leaving on Friday. So maybe they're just trying to get it all squeezed in the 2 days.
There is definitely a lot of conversation around what the numbers are going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah,
people that are shorter normally are here 2 or 3 days that might only be here 1 or 2 days.
Right. I have heard that a little bit. I mean, I'm staying as late as I can on Friday. I got the last train out of Dodge, as they say, so... But yeah, I got things to do Saturday morning. But and I think that's, I wonder if also because we're a little bit earlier than we usually are, like this is almost a week earlier than we typically are. And I think it's just because of how the schedule lands. Yeah, because don't get me wrong, my wife is very happy with the fact that I'm coming back earlier than usual because it usually runs into camp time and things like that. So I'll be home to be able to, help out there and stuff. So that's... But we've been noticing it here at HETMA that it's been busy. I was expecting like this afternoon into like tomorrow, like maybe that's when we would peak, but it's been pretty consistent. So, and we've got happy hour coming out in just about 45 minutes. So I'm sure the crowds will pick up during that time as well.
Oh, it will.
So if you're out here and you're seeing the live stream at 2 p.m. at booth 4887, 4887, we have happy hour at 2 p.m. today, on Thursday at 2 p.m. and at Friday at 2 p.m. So we'll be out here, and DJ Lyle will be spinning his records records.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right.
For those of us old enough to remember, but So any expectations for this week? What do we got? And actually, wait, Nancy, before we go on to that,
yes,
you have a little bit of a different experience this year.
I do.
You're here on the floor, being able to just kind of wander around, do as you need to. What has your experience been so far?
Well, I keep being stopped in the aisleways because I know people. So it's a reunion. It really is.
Nice.
It's a reunion of some sort. So to really be able to walk and see booths versus always being on the booth, that's a different experience.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
And see what people have. And I did hear that Atlona's not here this year.
Mm-hmm.
Samsung.
Correct.
And LG.
Yep. They all kind of pulled out within the last. I thought I did see LG.
I think they have a suite, is what I was told, but not a big. They don't have a big booth.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting because like folks like Higher Ed AV award-winning Igloo has 4 locations on the floor this year because they partner with Sony, they partner with Panasonic and Epson, so like they've got like different spots out. So it's interesting how like different organizations are taking advantage of this year versus those that are pulling out, which
yeah. So it's probably a great time for us to be so close with our partners.
Yeah.
Right. We have a lot of CMS partners, Peerless, hardware partner in our booth. Forte has a spot in our booth as well.
Oh, okay.
So we've got a lot of folks selling the solution, right?
Yeah.
The
Right.
solution. So it's nice though that we're partnering with them, and we've got displays across the floor as well. So
Cool.
I think that's the right way to do it, because then you're like you said, spread out, and so people don't have to just go to the Sony booth.
right.
They can visit others, like you said, the partners, and be able to see your solution as well.
Right.
Even in real time, like how it's being used.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're running their content on our displays, and they can see firsthand how well it works, and and they're bringing us into opportunities where they have a signage
Yeah.
solution. They just need a pretty box to put it on, right? So it works out good for us. But it's been busy. I'll be anxious to see, badge scans, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But
Yeah.
quality conversations. It's nice.
Yeah.
And I have more folks that I scheduled with 2 people, but he brought 6. So it's like,
Yeah.
hey, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Let's
I will say it's interesting because our numbers for the Education Summit were a little bit down, but we had a lot of last minute registrations. And also I know a lot of higher ed folks, like they had budget concerns and things like that because of funding and things that were pulled back at the last minute. So, it was not, I'm going to say concerning, because,
Yeah.
we're happy with whoever signs up.
Right.
But the fact that we had that many extra was very nice to see.
Right.
We were going to run the summit no matter what. So.
Yeah.
But
how's that been?
that was
good?
amazing. Yeah, it was great. We had
Monday
some
and
great.
Tuesday?
Yep. Yeah, we were Monday afternoon into all day Tuesday. I mean, we took a break at night for the Higher Ed AV Awards.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Renee, again.
Yeah,
Like,
congrats.
Yeah, liaison, representative of the vendor representative of the year.
Really surprising, but awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well deserved.
Yeah.
Like
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. So, we had all the fun shenanigans on Monday night, and that was good. It came back Tuesday morning, and yeah, we're and then back here to be on the floor today and tomorrow and Friday, and it's So I mean, really, this week is gonna be. It's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be. It's gonna be tiring. Like now that this is our 3rd year with the booth, like, we're kind of adjusting to what we need to do.
Yeah.
We're not feeling so much like the rookies anymore out here. So.
Well, yeah. And so how did setup go?
Oh, I heard. I wasn't here for it, but I heard like they got everything up real fast.
Yeah,
that
they've done it a couple
Ann and Carl, who are up here in the booth with us, did a great job getting things ready. That's all right. You're off camera. Don't worry about it.
We're having lunch.
But
And then what about the traffic? Have you found that it's been flowing constantly here?
Yeah, pretty constant. I mean, it almost like quick waves is what
Yeah,
it's been.
yeah.
Like we'll get busy real quick, then it'll get quiet, but then we'll come right back again.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of been my uneducated
Yeah.
observation. So, like every time I think I have a moment to like step away to go like hit a vendor real quick, somebody else will come through.
Yeah.
And even up to the point of us recording today, I got pulled in to talk to a sponsor or potential sponsor, and then it's like, okay, now sorry guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And like with ISE, there were institutions, higher ed, that were coming up saying, just heard about you, either from a vendor at the show
Yep.
or from somebody else. And has that been happening?
we're still getting that.
Yeah.
Like, it's, and even within, which is funny, within institutions, like, oh, we came along with XYZ person, they're just telling us about it now. And it's like, why didn't you say something earlier? But anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're running. So for those in education who might be seeing this and also here, we are running to go along with the Camp HETMA theme. We have these awesome sashes, and I can't really get it on camera, but we have pins from our manufacturer partners, and you can go around and collect them. And the first one to get the full set and come back gets a trip to InfoComm next year.
That's
Ooh.
amazing.
Yeah.
And Troy came by to drop off our Sony pins because we're a sponsor there
And
too.
what booth number are you?
2001, right up front.
Oh, the Space Odyssey, yes.
Yeah. But Troy said, when they come up, don't just give them the pin. Make them ask question, make them do a booth tour, make them get involved. So we really appreciated that.
Right. Yeah. So that's.
And we have to hide the pins because people think they're tchotchkes.
Ah, yes.
And they're like, no.
No.
You have
Yeah.
to- yeah.
So
That was a great idea.
And then if you still complete it and come back, we will put you into a raffle for additional prizes. So it's not just a one and done thing. So, feel free. So stop by 4887, grab your sash if you're in education. This isn't for just anybody on the floor. Yeah, so you gotta have that green education badge and come on up, So all right, so for the rest of the week, what's the expectation? What's the plan? Like, I know for me, like, tomorrow is my go out into the floor day. I specifically planned everything for one day because I knew if I didn't, I would just be stuck here for 3 days.
Yeah.
And not that I didn't want to do that, but with my new role, like I want to make sure I come back with some information because I feel like that's the right thing to do.
Right.
So.
And it's once a year that we do this, right? For those who don't go to ISC, right?
Correct.
We're doing this once a year. So, like, my goal is to get as many people in that I'm only going to see here.
Right.
As possible. And so I think Friday I made it kind of light on my schedule so that I could go. I'd like to go around and say hi to my partners too and, and such. So, because so many years of doing this, I don't get to walk the floor.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually I can take a little time on Friday, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But we're right up front, so I get to visit with a few people around me.
Yeah.
Like walking over here, I was like, I need to see them. I need to go see them. I need to see them.
And being right by the Avixa member lounge, like literally this is the center of, all the traffic over here. And then the Avixa Exchange Live is not far away from us either. And we've got some of our sponsors who aren't too far away. CCI is over behind me right here. So,
and there's a few people that I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Right, it's an interesting combination, and so far, everyone seems to be having a good time, and they're, like I said, good traffic over here. So, Nancy, what do you what's your goal for or the general plan for the next couple of days?
I've got some meetings set up with different vendors to chat with them. I'll head over to the audio demo room with some of the manufacturers, to, Theory, to hear their speaker system.
Nice.
And then it's so weird, Renee, is all the social events, that usually are going on, such as Midwich and Barco Happy Hour and HETMA Happy Hour. I'm going to attend all of these social events that I usually can't. Yeah, you're tied to the booth.
Yeah,
right.
I think we had 4 events yesterday.
Yeah, I did 3 because I had Sony. I made sure I made a stop there. I went right to Epson, which happened to be in the same building.
Yeah.
Like that just made it way easier. And then I got invited to go over to Universal after that, so I got to do that InfoComm Universal thing that they were running, and we got poured on, but it was it still was a great time. Yeah, but
I do like that area at the Point here in Orlando. That's one thing I do like better than Vegas is that everything is kind of right there. So I had one party from 4 to 6, 6 to 8, and all I had to do was walk up the hall. So that's nice and convenient.
But I forget how long the Point is as well. Like there's stuff that goes you're talking like quarter mile, half mile down the road.
Yep.
And I'm like,
keep walking.
Yeah.
Well, today maybe one of those like Uber days, just to get down to the other end.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, I did that for my 3rd event because it was pouring rain, and I'm like, okay, I'm being a baby. I'm going 0.4 in a Uber.
I was stuck. It was a Solomon Partners event, and that was on the digital signage side. And then just, to go over to the ice bar, well, we were waiting forever because it was raining so hard.
Yeah.
I brought an umbrella, in my luggage. I didn't think, and sure enough, it was downpour.
It happens, right?
So,
Florida.
but for tonight, what I just ran into Andrew Stanley with the farm, and he said that the Midwich, they were expecting 600 to 800. There's 1,200 people that have registered.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll be there.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up my bracelet for the Midwich event. Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Oh,
so.
Where do we go get it?
Well, you could probably go to their booth. They'll probably be there. I think you can get it on site too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Some of them, it depends. Like X2O, you gotta go pick up.
Oh,
and,
okay.
So it's there's gonna be a little bit of bouncing around tonight. I heard AV karaoke yesterday was amazing. I didn't get over there because
it's fun.
I had waterlogged shoes that I just could not get away for.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get to yours, but it was at the same time as that other event, and then like the ice bar was like just go in to say hi to people and
yeah. So, So yeah.
Tonight, apparently, there will be a surprise at the CTI event.
Oh yes, I know. I know.
You know the
I talked
animal
to Toby.
surprise?
I talked to Toby. I know. Yes, I know what the animal surprise is. I'm not gonna spoil it. That's.
You tell me after then.
I'll tell you afterwards. Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't signed up for the CTI Tech on Tap, and I'm kind of giving a little plug for them, you better get on that. So yeah, a little bit of
Tacos tonight, right?
tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's.
Cava something in tacos.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I heard. Yes, I heard what the animal surprise is. So,
He told me, I thought he was joking. But
Yeah, no, he said he was dead serious about it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
So, so I mean, we're going to be back here again tomorrow. We'll bring you some updates from here as well. This will be published out as soon as it gets finished and gets uploaded and all that.
Maybe we'll have some stories to tell about some of the parties.
Oh, yeah, that's, So, if you do get a chance to go to Universal, like, I still think, I mean, just because we're talking about it, we're talking about parties, like, it's because we only had the classic section of Universal, like, the original part. But like, get a chance to go over there. Like, even if you don't get to go over to like Epic Universe and stuff like that, the lines weren't bad, but the park was still open to the general public.
Yeah.
And when it shut down for just InfoComm, like, the lines were
so cool.
amazing. Like,
That's so cool.
So yeah, like we got to do they have a big roller coaster that we got to do at the end of the night after the rain settled. I think it's like the Rip Rockin' roller coaster or something like that. And you get to pick your own music. Like they have a couple of pre-built. Yeah, here's your AV for today on a roller coaster. You get to pick, like they have a little small touchscreen built into the armrest. What it buckles you down, and you get to pick through a few songs. And I picked they had a rock section, and I picked My Chemical Romance's Black Parade. They also have like hip hop rap section. There's a country section, and so you get to pick what your experience is like
while you're
from
streaming on a roller coaster.
from an audio perspective. Yeah, because the speakers are right behind your head.
Wow.
So
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it's a very smooth. Now it is an intense roller coaster. Like you have a vertical startup, so like you come out and you go straight up, and then it's like a 15-degree dive, like whatever it is, like right down. So it's That's
why they have to give you the music. Like, take your mind off the freakiness that's getting ready to happen as you go down.
So
that's awesome.
So that
you got to do that.
Yep, it's funny because I've been to theme parks before. Me, all know how big of a Disney fan I am. Going to a theme park with a bunch of AV people changes the experience entirely, because we're all like, okay, whose projector is up there? How's that happening?
Yeah.
Like, we rode, what was it? The Mummy Revenge ride. It's motion a little bit, but it's indoors and stuff like that.
Yep.
And there's like some projection stuff, and like we were kind of like toying with like, is it direct view? Like, did they upgrade it? Like, and then you kind of look up and you see, there's the projection.
There's the projector,
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun, like, experiencing it like that. So,
Bradley Wilbanks from CTI was here. I think he came a day early to do some experience, and he was counting the speakers, and I was like, of course you are doing that.
Oh, well, then another one is I went on Sunday to Disney Springs to Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, okay.
Life Withdrawn, I think it's called, or Withdrawn Life. That was phenomenal. Okay. And they had a Disney theme to it.
Oh, that's cool.
So that made it, but same thing with the projection mappings. I saw the AV guys after, and I said, well, what projectors are you using? And they said Christie.
Yeah.
So it was 13 Christie ones.
Wow.
But that experience was just awesome. Like, it gave you this lasting impression as you're walking out. So
it's all about the experience.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, it definitely is. So, note to Vixa, maybe we do a theme park behind the scenes tour, next time.
Like they did last year, or was it last year that they did at the Sphere?
At the Sphere, yeah. Yeah, like I would love to have even if it's after hours, like even if for the first hour, 30 minutes, doesn't even need to be an hour, it'd be 30 minutes of just, here's the control booth or something like this to get that. So that would be, I'd love that.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a great time, and being able to kind of have access to the park after hours was nice. So,
yeah,
I bet. Yeah. That's awesome.
So yeah.
Hold on here. Do we have an alligator hanging off the booth?
Oh yeah, we got one right. Actually, there's one right behind us here too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, going on like our Florida Camp HETMA theme. So yeah, we got alligators all over the place. So
you guys take a theme and you really run.
I know
there may be an appearance of an alligator. Not a real alligator, but an alligator may make an additional alligator may make an appearance here. So
gracious.
yeah. Hey, we got a like. Somebody's listening to us.
Thanks, listener.
Yeah, whoever that was, thank you. That's funny. I just noticed it up there on the screen. So
eyeball.
Yep. So hopefully everybody that's out here enjoys the rest of their time at InfoComm.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, stay hydrated. Yes,
Rest.
please. And stop by if you want other types of hydration. Swing by the HETMA booth. We'll have that here for you. I haven't heard if there's going to be a special drink like there have been the last couple of years. So we'll
imagine with your theme. There's something coming.
We do have the cups, the cups that you can only get during happy hour. Those will be here. So make sure you come by and get one of those to take home with you. We got the T-shirts for our educators, and we have the swag bags and all that stuff to give away too. So.
You guys go all out.
They do.
Yep. And it's only made possible because of sponsors like Sony. So we thank you.
Happy to do so.
Yeah. So.
Happy to do so.
So folks, I appreciate seeing you all here, and hopefully, when we lost our one live viewer, but that's okay. They know we're wrapping up. So. Be safe out there. Have a great day, and until our next adventure. All right, good afternoon, AV Life listeners. I'm your host, Tim Van Woeart, and I have Nancy here with me.
Yep.
How are we doing today, Nancy?
Peachy keen.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I got my steps in yesterday from walking around, and I'm going to, after this, head on over and visit some more booths and see what's new.
Cool. Yeah, this was my first day actually being on the floor. Yesterday, we kind of started talking about, we were really busy here at the HETMA booth, and I scheduled all my stuff for any of my vendors I needed to see. I did it today.
Yeah.
So even after we're done recording here, it's back out onto the floor, and I'm heading out there to go see some more things.
Yeah.
So, it's been really cool. I think there's some cool little things that are out there. Folks like New Line, and I still have to go see Epson, and some of our great sponsors that are here. For HETMA. But you can hear I can hear the music in the background as I'm, so I know you all can hear it on the live end here. So
They get to hear a little bit of the DJ.
A little bit of DJ. DJ Lyle's downstairs today. DJ Way yesterday did a great job, filling in his stead. We had so many different names for Joe when he was DJing.
Did you?
Yeah, there were a bunch that went through, but and then we had a great happy hour yesterday afternoon.
Yes, that was busy.
A lot of people that turned out, and so we're looking to do it again today, 2 p.m. here at the HETMA booth, another happy hour. I really won't actually be here. I'm the folks from Next Level Learning invited myself and Brittany Grant and Josh Kaufman to face off in an amazing race style event against some of the younger generation of AV up and coming professionals that are out there. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I didn't really think about it. If I had known I was gonna have to do this too, I probably would have bookended my day a little bit different. So I've already logged a lot of steps. So but we'll see. If I have to pay for it tomorrow, I pay for it tomorrow. So it'll be worth it.
So what have you seen so far that has impressed you?
So I will say, it's more of a trend. I know folks at different display manufacturers, and that seems to be where a lot of folks are going. I met with Epson because they have some kind of cool all-in-one large format direct-view LEDs.
Yeah.
And that are mobile, they're on carts and things like that. So that was really cool. But they said they were really busy, and when I swung by New Line, it was the same thing. They were really busy. I'm trying to everybody on that end of in the whole display area down there. They were all busy. It's just like Renee was saying with Sony, and also she was supposed to be with us this afternoon, but she yet again won another award today. So congratulations again to Renee Benson for another well-deserved award.
That's exciting.
So
two awards.
Two
at
awards.
InfoComm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So So yeah, what has your experience now since you've had another day here?
I've walked around. I went back to the audio section, more or less just to catch up and see folks. And I had heard about a couple speaker manufacturers, and I was sure that the one, and they're from Canada. I've never heard of them, but I just I want to do like what you said, is get out to specific vendors and things.
Yeah.
So I got to look up my little cheat sheet as to the booth numbers where they are, but I'll probably head back down that way again, like you said, which is to the displays and
right. Yeah. So and then like my afternoon is kind of like more the other side of the. Although I did make the mistake, I had a meetup scheduled on the other end, like the far end over here, where like live events. That was my first one today, so I kind of had to hoof it from down there all the way to the other. Not quite as bad as like if you did that in Vegas. If you did that in Vegas, you're shot.
Oh.
So luckily I was able to kind of work it out nicely. So yeah.
But that's it. It is walkable.
Yeah, it is. Everything's walkable. We're all here. Like that's the beauty of Orlando, is that we're all in this very long, but we're all in one convention area.
And
so.
I kind of can relate now after all the years of where people would try to come and see me when I was doing booth duty, but I was either never there or I was always busy.
Right.
I now can relate because all the booths that I've gone to see people, and it's like they're not there or they're heavy in conversation.
Right,
so.
exactly. That's kind of. I stopped by Aurora and same thing.
Oh, yeah,
like,
Patty,
I wanted to see Patty, and I saw Chuck Espinosa over there, and it was like they were all like Patty was kind of wrapping up, so I got timing wise worked out. But Chuck like came over for like 30 seconds, and he was like, "Hey, good to see you," and then went right back to it. And it's like, so yeah, it's the reality of that. You kind of forget that too. Like at least. Because we're still getting used to being like here, being in a booth. So I get it. So I see it from both. So it's like, oh, I'll just swing by, and it's like it's not that easy anymore.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I'm interested in is what the final numbers of InfoComm will be, because there's so many Canadians that decided that they were not going to travel just because of the political and unrest and things that are happening in today's world.
Yeah, and from the higher ed perspective, is a lot of the budgets were cut that would have funded. So there were some folks that said yes originally, maybe like I don't know, 6 months ago, and then within the last 6 months have now like pulled back and said, yeah, no, we can't. We don't have the money to do it. So it's hitting both.
Are the tariffs playing any type of role right now, or do you think that the manufacturers are still making it a wait and see?
I think some of them are making a wait and see. I think some of them they've started to hold product until they know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Some of them have already put in like small tariff, let's call it like a surcharge. Yeah. Where, and then some of them are actually upping their prices, like starting, July 1, because that seems to be a lot of people's financial dates. So it's, and then some have been very gracious about eating most of the cost. Maybe there'll be like a 2 or 3% increase just to kind of offset it a little bit. But, it's kind of like a mixed bag out there right now.
Yeah.
So, so it's a lot of wait and see, I think. I think mostly overall it's a wait and see. So.
Yeah, I know. It's all up in the arms as to what's going to go on.
Yeah, the unfortunate part is that, it may be in effect one time, and then a month later it may not be in effect. So it's hard to plan around that. So it's almost better just to wait the storm.
Yeah, and it's hard for a manufacturer, because if you've got to update your list depending on how many products you have, and then you've got to get that out to the channel and also.
Yeah. Well, and the other part is that different countries manufacture different products depending on your organization. Like, because some stuff is made here in the U.S., some's made in the Philippines, Taiwan, China. So depending on where it's coming from, that's the other part. So it's going to make next year very interesting, I think, and potentially the next 3 years. So we'll have to see where that goes. So it's I think I think every university also is going through kind of like that reevaluation of things as well. Like I'm saying that in a very broad spectrum. I'm not saying specifically in higher ed, like technology. I'm just saying like they all are kind of really looking at their funding and everything like that. So it's going to make things like interesting is the best word I could use. And I know I've said it multiple times in the last like 5 minutes, but that's all it's going to be. It's like it's a true. We have to see what's going to happen, you know. So.
And then how was last night? Did you go to any parties, any events?
So I got an invite to the Panasonic party, and I got an invite to the Midwich party, and at Howl at the Moon. Now, I went 2 years ago when they were there, and that was a great time. This one was a great time. Midwich has some great partners that they have. You know, the great product lines that they help support, and you know, just that party is just a lot of fun because they've got dueling pianos, and it's even with the amount of rain that we got, like while we were there.
Oh my gosh, that was brutal.
A bunch of people retreated in from the patio area. It was crowded, but it didn't feel cramped.
Yeah.
So now
like you had to watch it because the way the wind was coming in, even if you were under the canopy, you were still getting drenched. I mean, I went and it was fun, and for me it was like a reunion of everybody and anybody in the industry that I've known and do know that I haven't seen in a long time. Right. So that was fun. That
truly is. I think that event of all of them is a true like who's who kind of event.
Yeah,
like you said, like anybody could really show up to that, and I think that's just proof to the team of Midwich, like how far their network reaches, like, you know, to not just manufacturers but to the people itself. Yeah, it's like, and also I think they're making a name for themselves for a regularly good event, you know, whether it's a party or anything like that. Like they know how to bring the people together. And
the food spread. Oh my gosh, did you have those strawberries? How huge they were?
I didn't even get a chance to get to the food. So, I mean, luckily, Panasonic they were at, what was it called? The Hudson Street or something like that. It's like the first restaurant on the point. Hold on, I looked it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, talking about Midwich is
the Hampton Social, that's what it
the
is.
Hampton Social. Midwich is doing a happy hour today in conjunction with Barco.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's on Barco's booth.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, there you go. There's going to be multiple happy hour options here at InfoComm right now. So yeah, I'm looking forward like this afternoon to kind of like finishing up, you know, some of the things I need to take a look at. I kind of pushed off some things to tomorrow, but I really want to be here to help kind of push the last of our stuff that's here and, you know, wrap up for the day, or for the week, I should say, before I hop on a flight and head back to Jersey tomorrow night. So it's amazing how fast this week has gone already. I can't believe it's Thursday.
I can't either. I was just standing there thinking, wow, so tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah.
So, and I think that I'll probably be here the majority of the day just so I can catch up and see some things that I've missed. Right. Like they've got the audio demo rooms and things. Right. So, yeah.
So yeah, that would be a good hit. Yeah, I think maybe I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I may have to go see like QSIS is probably the only one I may have to really go see because I kind of had to reschedule some things and they were one of the ones that got bumped. So I had to just kind of make an impromptu. Well, here's the thing though, like they've got a for QSIS specifically, they have a line for appointments and then there's a standby line.
Are you serious?
There's a standby line, like
Wow.
I know that's something I have not seen. I think Sony had one of those 4 years ago. I think was the last time I seen a line like that. Like,
I was going to say probably somebody like Samsung.
Or maybe it was Samsung.
So.
Yeah, well, it was one of the two of them. It was either Sony or Samsung. It was one of the, or maybe both of them. They had you had to wait online outside the area.
Wow.
So that's I mean, it's nice that way because at least you're organized. Yeah. You know, instead of just hanging around the perimeter of the booth waiting to talk to somebody. So the little organization goes a long way in that case.
How about this? How brilliant would it be if, you know how when you go to a restaurant and you get the vibrating
the little buzzer,
the buzzer with the color and stuff. How neat would it be that if you were just to hang out around a booth, but you were given that, and then when it's your time,
that would be even better. Yeah, I think there you go, manufacturers. You got it from Nancy right there. Yes, so somebody's got to rent those things out, because you don't need to buy. I can't even imagine that buying one would be terribly expensive because it's just a short range.
Just a piece of plastic, you know.
Yeah. short range transmitter receiver set. Like, so, yeah. That would be cool. There you go.
Maybe we should get some more ideas.
I know,
we can
right?
do like a, a side kick.
Yeah, consulting for booths, for booth efficiency. There you go.
I like it.
Yeah. So all right. So what's your goal then, Nancy, for the next? So what are you looking to accomplish?
I have meetings set up because I am looking for employment, and so I've got some contacts, and that's what I was doing yesterday, and I'm doing it even up to tomorrow.
Okay.
Just to see what also the latest and greatest is, I guess, from all the other InfoComms that I have attended.
Okay.
As to, like, has the technology progressed, or are we still sort of in the same place?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that sounds like a good way to look at things. So, and then like I said, my goal is to just kind of wrap up for everything else that I've been here. I think I got to see everybody that I needed to see. So now it's just kind of like who else can I kind of pop in on, so. And
the more important question is, what cool swag have you picked up so far?
Well, I mean, it's interesting. Portable battery packs seem to be the thing this year.
Yeah.
And I got a whiskey ice ball thing from New Line. So that was cool. So I'm looking for. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but the fact that like I can make an ice ball is what I'm more excited about. So that's. I know, it's the weirdest things for me, because they were like, well, we got this and we got the bottle opener, and I'm like, well, I definitely want the bottle opener, but I'll take that too.
Yeah.
That's it's just one of those things you don't typically like.
You know what? What I just thought of? Because I don't have a manufacturer thing, I could go out and get swag.
Yeah, you can.
I've been walking by it because I thought, well, no,
Right. Well, that's the funny thing too, is that like, I like to bring back something for my son, and like I have to get he's 10, and he would love like a little stuffy, but at the same time, I don't want to get him yet another stuffy.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm looking for something like kind of small that like he would appreciate. So we'll see, like a pair, maybe sunglasses or something like that.
I did see on a booth. When I'm walking around, I'll let you know of what cool swag.
Epson at their higher ed event on Tuesday night, they had sunglasses, so I did grab a pair. So I'll have to. We'll see what other fun stuff I find. But that might end up being what it is a pair of sunglasses.
Out what Renee has over at Sony.
Oh, that's what I should do. Yeah, it's like Renee, like hooked me up. So. Sony's been great to us over the years. They gave us those water bottles. She must have heard us. She just messaged into our Slack channel. So, okay. We'll just let her know that's okay. So, Sony's been very good to us over the. They gave us those water bottles last year, and other tchotchkes and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of fun. So, I'm looking forward to another good day here at InfoComm, and now I can take like the next 20 minutes or so to rest and then head over to my next meeting.
Yeah.
So. And
then we'll see you at 2:00 for happy hour.
At 2:00, and then before I run over and do the amazing race, I'll need to, bulk myself, get myself worked up for that. So. So thanks to everyone for listening. Nancy, thank you for stopping by, and good luck with the rest of your searching. We'll be back. We'll be back here again tomorrow, and as always, until our next adventure. All right, hey there, AV Life listeners and watchers. You are watching us here live from the floor at InfoComm 2025. This is day 3. It's now Friday. I'm ready to go home.
If you're watching, you can see it on our faces, right?
I say I am ready to go home, but I'm not ready to go home at the same time. This is my time with my higher ed folk. Like some of these people I see here today, I only see here at InfoComm, or I see them on Zoom calls, but
absolutely,
this is the physical connection of the community. So. How's your week been? We didn't get to see you yesterday, Renee.
I know sorry.
Well, congratulations, though. Those are in order, because you got another award.
Well, Sony got an award for CTI.
Oh, okay.
Gave us an award, Spotlight Award, for they're one of their top vendors. So that was really exciting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's okay. So that's very well done.
So that's an account that's kind of my baby, right? They are in my backyard, but I also take care of them at a national level. So it's nice to see that relationships matter.
No, they really do.
They really
yeah.
do. And same, they've got offices all over the country. We've got regional account managers all over the country, and I only get to see them here, right? Unless I travel to them, right? So it's nice because we don't do like a national sales meeting like some manufacturers do. So this is the time where we get to hang out. So it's been nice to meet coworkers that maybe I've only seen on video calls, or get to know people and learn about their families and all that stuff. So I'm in the same boat where I'm tired. Back's starting to hurt, hips are starting to hurt, a lot of walking. But I hate thinking, oh my God, it's going to be 12 months before I see these people again, right?
So I try not to think about that part.
It's bittersweet. It's been a really good week. Wednesday was nutso. Thursday was busy, but a little more calm, right? So today is definitely way more calm.
Well, that's typical for a Friday, at InfoComm. It's like everything kind of just drops off, and this is a good time to get out there and see like your last minute vendors that and also we were kind of joking about it. I was on EdTech with Aaron earlier, and we were jokingly like, this is the time to get the swag, like whatever's left. Like go grab it, because I know no company wants to take it back with them if they can.
Absolutely.
So like if you come to the HETMA booth 4887, we still have bags, and we have lots of bags actually.
And T-shirts.
Oh yeah, get a T-shirt. So make sure you swing by here, and also we still have happy hour from 2 to 4 today. So finish off InfoComm strong, and So I'm kind of in that same boat. Like I'm hurting a little bit. I went to the hot tub at my hotel yesterday.
Oh, that probably was a good choice.
The best decision I made. Was yesterday. I had a nice little dinner with some friends, and I didn't go to the shore party, which I kind of, in a way, I kind of wish I did, but at the same time, like I'm glad I didn't, because I feel like I would have been out till like 2:30 in the morning.
Would have been an
ended
all-night
up at
thing.
like a Waffle House, because that's what Joe Way does.
I was going to say you would be with Joe Way.
So although there was a group that did come back, they got back around 11 or so. It wasn't too bad. But if I had gone, but I really would. And I like country, but like I don't know his stuff like that.
Sounds like it was a good time. That's a heck of a party.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a nice.
Well, they're celebrating 100 years, so this was a big big deal for sure this year. So
that was great.
So it looked like a great time. So, next time.
It's been a good week. Nice to see. We have a lot of alliance partners that we work with, right? CMS partners, Peerless, that sort of thing. So I think that's what I'll do later on this afternoon, is go shake hands to the people that I didn't get to do that with all week. So this is nice. I think this is when some of the vendors are like, okay, we've got some time. Let's go chat with other folks. So it was a really good show. I'm always curious to see what the numbers are, to see if it's kind of the same as what it was a couple years ago here in Orlando.
From my sources at Avixa, that sounds like the trend is that we're going to be a little bit higher than last year. Not
really higher than Vegas.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
So it's that's what they're forecasting. We'll see. We'll have the numbers probably later tonight or tomorrow to what the actual final is. So, but
I can't wait to hear it.
I think, and Joe, he was up here, we were kind of chit-chatting a little bit, Joe Way, and he was saying that, like it actually does look busy. Like, I don't think we're down. I don't think we're down. Like, so if we were flat year over year from Orlando, I think that's a win in a way. Because I think a lot of, like, higher ed folk really probably, like, maybe last minute decided to come. Some of them probably didn't decide to. So, and I think, with, like, Samsung and Atlona and, like, them, like, kind of pulling out. I think it might have all balanced out. So.
I'll be curious to see. And I did run into Dave Labuscus in the hall on the way over here, and apparently there's a rumor going around that InfoComm is going to Vegas and staying in Vegas and not coming back to Orlando. And he said that is not accurate. So I don't know where that came from.
I've been hearing that buzz as well, and but if you look on the InfoComm site, they have the dates for 2 years from now.
No, he's like the contract for here in 2 years is already signed. Like, they're done. I think he said 28 or 29 we're signed through, and it will go back and forth.
It will continue.
So he said, anybody that you run into that you hear that from, just let them know.
From the source.
From Dave Labuscus himself.
We are staying, all right.
We're going back and forth.
Okay, till about 29. At least 29.
And it sounds like there is going to be some construction here.
Okay.
So we might not be in the exact same halls. I don't really know that, but
well, I mean,
it's still going to be here.
There is a little bit of work. Like if you like kind of look closely at the building, like it does need a little bit of work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Vegas, and we dealt with Vegas construction last year.
Yeah,
so.
we've dealt with that, and I think we'll have to deal with it next year. I think it's still going to be
I think
some things under construction. So
and it's kind of fun. I do say I do enjoy Orlando because of the fact that we are all in just one very large hall.
Right.
Like, so. Oh, hold on! Breaking news.
We've got it.
Ryan
got
Gray
a podcast
is
crasher.
the champion of the Tech Tangle at InfoComm. He's carrying a belt, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on in here, Ryan.
And he's coming in. Here it is.
Oh my good. Yeah, come on in.
Well, I don't want to touch it.
Gosh,
Maybe
that
I'm a
thing
little
is heavy.
I'm a little superstitious.
Huge and heavy.
See, and you know what? I didn't get anything for winning. They gave us nothing for winning the Amazing Race.
Okay, so can we talk about what this is?
If you'd like to. I didn't mean to hijack your show. No, all right.
Yeah, we can make this happen. So hold on, let's just do that. There you go.
Well, hello.
Hello. Oh, let's and we can scoot over a little bit.
There you go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Gray, champion of the Tech Tangle.
Yes. Thank you so much. That was fun.
I was gonna say, how was your experience there?
And anything that is George and Jen leading it is going to have a certain amount of chaos and disorganization.
Oh yeah.
And this was no exception.
Okay, good. I'm glad that continued with from yesterday's experience.
Controversy over the judging.
Oh.
Ill-explained rules.
Uh-oh.
That sort of thing. But in the end, what it came down to is a gentleman who works for Avixa who couldn't solve the Wheel of Fortune puzzle, certified technology specialist.
Oh, wow.
And they timed him out, and it came to me.
And that was
we had the opportunity to win.
That's amazing.
So between Tim and his team winning the Amazing Race, and then Britt and I, we got teamed up for part of it at the thing. You know what I'm saying? HETMA swept.
HETMA sweep. I called it.
Yes.
Good job.
We came to play. You know what I'm saying?
Don't mess with higher ed.
I know.
That's
hi, Renee. I haven't seen you in like a year.
How are you?
Good. So sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your show.
No, we're live. We're so this is breaking news, and it actually looks like we got somebody watching us. So there you go.
Oh my goodness, hello.
I know, whoever you are, hi.
Wonderful to see you, and thank you for tuning in to the AV Life.
Yeah. So
have we already talked about the weather?
No, actually, we didn't. It's hot and humid here in Florida. Actually, we didn't talk about the weather at all.
I feel like that's how
what is wrong with us?
I don't know. Well, because we're all here. That's why. Yeah. We all have the same weather right now.
Yeah, we all have experienced the rain here together, right?
Yes, and the humidity
and the humidity.
Although I will say, so I actually had breakfast with Greg Karstens this morning, and then which is lovely to catch up with him because he's such a great guy in general.
Yeah.
But so we were out. He was like, "Let's go sit outside," and I was like, "Okay."
No.
It's like I'm from Jersey. I'm okay with the humidity, but that doesn't mean I want to intentionally put myself out there. But we did. It actually wasn't too bad yet.
Yeah.
It'll, if he was going to say, let's have lunch outside, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
No, outside is what I refer to as muggy with a chance of miserable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you come from dry, so, it's like...
I am a dry climate person. This is like swimming down the aisles of the floor, not walking.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So...
Exactly.
So, right.
Cool.
Well, since you're here,
yes.
How has your week been?
It's been really good. So, a lot of us are making this transition over the past couple of years from coming to InfoComm as end users for our school to really now coming to InfoComm to work for HETMA and do the other. We're exhibitors. We're doing the thing, and of those, this has been the smoothest one by far.
Oh yeah.
One because we got a little experience and people are doing it, but the others, there's so many people working on it now. The whole community comes together. So what used to be a small group of people that had to do everything is now a large group of people, and people all handle their area. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the week, it's been good. You can tell, especially higher ed attendance is down, and we knew that because of funding and travel restrictions and stuff that's come in, but there's still so many people in higher ed to meet for the first time.
Yeah.
And that's why we come, and that's the awesome part.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We've connected with people that we wouldn't have otherwise if we didn't have a presence here, which is what we're here to do. And then on top of that, summit and the awards, and then the sessions that people are doing, and all of that, like, I don't know, it's been as smooth a week as I think we could have ever hoped for.
I really hope people checked into your live stream from the green carpet, as it were, because like you and Aaron looked like you were having a ball doing those interviews, and I had a lot of fun just being up there with you just for momentarily.
It's fun, it's like the Higher Ed AV Awards now is like people are starting to dress up a little bit for it. It's becoming a little bit of a thing. People are being honored for their work and all that. So it's like, if all the glitz and the glamour is going to be out there, people need to know, who are you wearing? Who are you excited about winning tonight? And that sort of thing. Yeah.
And usually, who am I wearing? I'm wearing Amazon.
Yes.
So whatever gaudy jacket I can get.
Temu.
No, that was, I would say, at that event, it's either Costco, Amazon, or Shein.
Shein,
Except for Tim Albright, because he wears like real, like actual clothes.
He said he found it at the, I don't know whoever it was that he was wearing. He found the outlet here in Orlando.
Yes.
So like he
very
went
fancy.
Yeah. So he really stepped it up there.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Oh wait, no, we're not talking about you for once. See, Joe White tried to make it about himself, but that was not where we were going at all.
Still trying to steal your thunder here.
Yeah. So
cool.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you had a great week.
Yeah.
So
y'all too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
And the other thing too about HETMA, I mean, a couple years ago, I'd have people come into my booth that were higher ed customers, and I'd say, "Have you heard of HETMA? You need to go check them out. They have a booth." And it was maybe 50-50. Now, I don't think I had one person that hadn't heard of HETMA.
Yeah.
So when I see them, I'm like, "Have you been to the HETMA booth?" No, we're making our way there.
Right.
We're making our way there. And I'm like,
Nice.
good. So people know who you are.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
One of the things that I love doing here is getting to do the learning spaces show floor tours for Avixa, because it's almost people who are first-time InfoComm. They're registering and they've never been before, and they say, "Oh, show floor tour, maybe that would be helpful." So
yes,
but the like in the industry now, there's that assumption that is higher ed means HETMA, which is what we want, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome. But you get these people there, they've never heard of it before, and they're getting greeted as HETMA from the beginning. So the first thing we do on that tour is go, okay, you're about to hear this acronym a ton. You're going to know everything you need to know about it at the end of this tour. Just work with us. And by the end of the tour, they do. We finish right here at our booth where they can, get connected and meet colleagues that they never would have otherwise.
Right.
So
and you get your swag bag and you get a T-shirt, and there you go.
Hey, if you're going to sign up, we're going to make it worth your while.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So.
Nice. Well, good.
So,
Good deal.
Good. It was a good deal this year. So I'm looking forward to Vegas and seeing what we got. I want to digest what we did here this week, but I'm looking forward to, as I always do. I'm like, I'm looking ahead, like I'm ready to go. So maybe it's the ADHD, but it doesn't allow me to think outside of right now. So
yeah, we could dive into it. We've done a thing in my work about the Enneagram style, not Enneagram styles, Myers-Briggs styles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm an ENFP, which means that like it's always like what's the next thing, what's the other idea,
coming?
And you're doing that sort of thing. But the exciting part, like we said, is more people involved, more people dedicating time gives us a chance now to go, okay, we can think outside the box. We can look to pick stuff up and know that we can maintain the things we're doing.
Correct.
Because it's reached so many people. So anyways, thanks for letting me
Congratulations.
crash the show.
Thanks for joining us here.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries. I mean, great
visitors.
So so actually, we're gonna probably start wrapping up anyhow. So you came at just the right time. So
well, Tim, until our next adventure.
Hey, boy, that's my line here. That's my line.
Sorry. Okay, you can take that part out, except for the
except that
people
we're
watching
live.
online. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So Renee, I hope you have a good. We'll see where we're at. We are at 11:30, so another 4.5 hours, and we're done here with InfoComm 25.
Oh, he's putting on his.
Oh, he's putting the belt on.
Armor. Oh boy.
Oh, we can't go that way. Anyway, the quality content that people come in for here. So folks, thanks for chiming in here and watching us live here, and we'll be posting these once I get back home and I get a chance to breathe for a second and have better internet.
Get some rest.
Better internet, too.
Better internet, yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, not that it was bad here, but, you know.
There's a few network things happening in here.
Yeah. We did have a dropout at one point Wednesday while Joe was DJing downstairs. That's why the music stopped for a while. It's because it was streaming and the Wi-Fi just dropped out.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, thanks Renee, as always.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure. And you know what? This is our one time also to be able to hang out as like a crew.
In
So,
person.
yeah.
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah, so you know, hopefully I'll get to see you before next InfoComm.
I hope so, yeah.
So to all of our listeners out there, thank you very much for listening in and watching. And as always, until our next adventure.